Title: says yes to new Beyfortus. Will this be the game changer for baby immunity against RSV? TLDR. Hold on to your diapers, because Beyfortus, the long-acting drug designed to fortify our tiniest humans against the respiratory syncytial virus, RSV, has just received FDA approval. No more monthly injections as with previous RSV defenses, just one dose needed per cold season for kiddos up to 2 years old. But wait, how will it impact RSV hospitalizations, and more importantly, will your wallet survive the expense? Full story. Let's talk about RSV. If you're a germaphobe like me, or even if you aren't, you might know that RSV is a respiratory virus that's like a cold for most of us adults. But for our munchkins and elderly folks, it's a different story. It can be life-threatening. RSV is notorious for its annual cold season surprise visits, which leads to thousands of hospitalizations each year. So you see, it's no small fry. Enter Beyfortus, AstraZeneca's new weapon against RSV, which has just been approved by the FDA. Now, this isn't your run-of-the-mill daily multivitamin, it's a lab-made version of an antibody that helps the immune system kick RSV to the curb. FDA's Dr. John Farley praised the approval, emphasizing its potential to reduce RSV's impact on children, families, and the healthcare system. So, seems like a win, right? But let's dig deeper. Is it all rainbows and unicorns? One single dose of Beyfortus protects against an entire season of RSV, typically about 5 months. This sounds pretty awesome compared to the monthly injections of the previous RSV drug, which only got recommended for high-risk babies. Pediatricians are hopeful that this long-lasting effect will encourage uptake. But here's the real question: will parents bite the bullet? While it has already been approved in Canada, Europe, and the UK, the US price of the treatment is still under wraps. So are we talking a month's worth of diapers expensive, or start a college fund expensive? According to 3 studies, Beyfortus reduced the risk of RSV infection between 70% and 75% among infants and children 2 and younger. Sounds impressive, but let's put on our thinking caps. What about the other 25 to 30%? And who exactly should get the drug? The CDC will meet next month to hash out these details. Stay tuned for that. In the US, about 58,000 kiddos younger than 5 are hospitalized for RSV each year, and several hundred unfortunately lose their lives. After years of RSV research and many a setback, drug makers are finally making progress with the first vaccines against the virus. So, is Beyfortus the beginning of a new chapter in this battle? Only time will tell. As we wrap up, remember folks, this is not an endorsement or recommendation. After all, we are turned up news, not turned up advice. Just here to serve you the facts and get you thinking. So, here's a thought provoker for you. If Beyfortus is as effective as the studies suggest, will this finally turn the tide in the fight against RSV? Or is it just another expensive treatment that only a privileged few can afford? Over to you, dear reader.